What's going on, guys? DICK here again. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest way to build over water. I have a lot of people asking me how to do this. How do you set your pillars just so? How do you not use so many pillars? And today I'm going to show you guys. So let's just jump right into it. As you can see, I've already got some pillars set into my toolbar here. I've got a few walls and a few ceilings. We're going to keep it simple, keep the video short, and hopefully it helps a lot of you. So the first thing that you want to do, over whatever body of water that you found that you want to build over, you want to go into the body of water. You want to find the deepest point. The deepest point is going to help you for multiple things. One, it's going to help you get all the proper snap placements with your pillar. It's easier to snap higher than it is lower. And two, it's also going to kind of show you a roundabout where the middle is. Typically the deepest point is in the middle just because of the elevation of the game, the way that they work it. That's not always the case, but in this particular body of water, it's pretty close to the middle there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull out a pillar, and I'm going to find pretty much just where I think is the deepest point. Let's say we're going to go with right here. Okay, off of that, I'm going to come straight up out of the water. Okay, now you don't have to go as low as I did right there. You can go up one more pillar. I'm going to keep this pretty low. That way by the time we get over to the edges, it clips in and it just looks wonderful, like a nice flat surface for your base building. So off the top of that, what I'm going to do is go ahead and place my ceiling. So as you can see, we've got the beginning of our structure, one pillar with a ceiling on the top of it. It's going to be above the water. It's going to be pretty good, really. So, all right, let's go ahead and show you a little bit of, I guess you could say, trick to it. Off of these pillars, every time you snap a pillar, you're going to have 8 snap points. You're going to have one directly beside and one full foundation width away. That's the one that you're looking for. The other 6 are on each sides of the pillar, just like that. So here we go. Let's go to this one, and that's all you really need. Off of that, you go to the next one. Now right here, you're going to see exactly why I say choose the deepest spot, because as you can see, there's no snap point that it's picking up here. But that's okay. We put another pillar on top of this one, and because that elevation is raising, that's what gives us our next snap point there. Pretty simple. No need to complicate it any more than that. It's just that simple. If you start up here, then clearly the next one down is too low, so you won't have that snap point. So that's why you start in the deepest area and go out. So real quickly, I'm just going to literally make a grid of pillars below the surface of the water here. So let's just get to that. Continuously find the snap point, a full foundation width away, and just continuously make a grid all the way through. Just like this. Very simple. Make sure that you're snapping onto it. Always double check yourself, because one small mistake and just like that, and it's going to hurt you in the long run because it's just creating more snap points, more possible issues. So there we go. To there. To there. And that's literally what I do, just kind of look around. That one was wrong, and I can tell because it's a little bit off kilter. Right. So just like that. And you don't have to be directly beside each other. You don't have to have them all clustered like this. You can skip one gap in the middle, and the way that you're going to do that is you'll just put this one here and this one there. You can skip 2. I think 2 is the maximum. It might be 3, but let's go with 2 just to be safe. So now you can start off of this. And you don't have to put anything in this area over here. You don't have to put anything here because off of a pillar, a ceiling will go at least 2 out. So that's going to cover it. So just continuously making that gridded pattern. So just a heads up, what this is doing is, you may notice if you set a pillar and you try to start putting ceilings off the top of that pillar, all it says is need foundation support. So then you put another pillar, and attempting to make this while stacking pillar after pillar after pillar all the way through here, all the way up to the ceilings, is annoying. So all it really needs to do is be below it and snapped onto your original pillar, that one that we have right in the center there. As long as that one is there and all these other ones are snapped to it, it will recognize them as foundations. And you're about to see that. That could have been bad. Alright, so very simply what I'm going to do is just hop on out here, place a couple ceilings on this, just like that, and that, and as you can see already we're much further out than we would be otherwise. Now you can see that we're too far away from those pillars there, so of course it's not going to let us snap to them. So which is pretty simple. All you would do off of that is just continue those pillars on up to the shore here. But because I want to keep the video pretty short, this gives you a decent idea of what I'm doing. Just continuously going through and placing on the ceilings, and you can see that the pillars are acting as foundations way below the water, even though they're not touching the ceiling. This saves so much time, you guys. If you wanted to make this whole thing a base, just one huge flat stone surface or metal surface, imagine the materials in metal if you make enough pillars to come all the way up to the surface, all the way throughout this area. It's just too expensive, and it's not worth it. But doing it this way, it makes it a little easier. Now, one thing you can do is keep all of those pillars below there wood, because wood is clearly cheaper to make. And you might, be a little cautious. You don't want somebody to come up and just, destroy your wood. But if you cover the whole thing and make it to where they'd have to pretty much get inside your base in order to get down to the wood pillars, then if they've made it into your base, then you're kind of screwed anyway. So that is an option. That's another way to make it a little bit cheaper. But yeah, as you can see here, pretty simple. No problem. Now, one thing that I do want to do is grab a couple more pillars just because I want to see you guys, just because I want to show you guys how we can snap this over into the ground. And we are on my server, slightly boosted friendly PvP server. It is on PlayStation 4. So if you guys are interested in jumping on that, checking it out, come on in. We'd love to have you. So because I'm on this, I have clipping enabled. So if you're on official servers, you're not going to be able to do the clipping. But what you can do is stop it about the height of a wall before you get to the land, and then just put a wall up. That's another way to kind of protect everything. And I'll show you kind of what I mean by that. So let's grab a couple more ceilings as well. Okay, so as we can see right here, this ceiling does not want to snap. So all we need to do is go back under here, get our pillars, and snap them in place just like this. Now you see how that pillar wants to snap to the ceiling? Kind of wants to do that. If we look down just a little bit, pay attention to that upper snap point. Use R1 if you're on PS4. Right bumper if you're on Xbox One. I'm not sure what it is on PVC, on PC, if I was being honest with you. There we go. So there's that snap point. Now, one there, and hopefully we'll kind of be able to see what the clipping looks like. Getting real close there. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take this one out. Boom, just like that. all the way through there with no problem. So there we go. Another thing that you could do there is put foundations, you know, anything like that, just to make it look clean and nice and neat. Like you just walk right up on here, just like that. There are ways to hide your electrical, your water pipes, a lot of different things like that underneath areas like this. I can show that in a later video. If you guys have any ideas or questions about the building, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If there's anything that you would like to see me build or would like advice on, just leave me a comment. If you like what you've seen today, please be sure to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you can see as soon as I post another building video. Other than that, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a great day.